AfroHipHop.com, The Reporter, newspaper, online.com. This is Politically Speaking with Cat Israel. You can contact us at 330-937-2632. And if you love the community, you want to be involved, of course, get at me. We got a sheriff in town today. Can you introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, my name is John Peak, and I'm running for Summit County Sheriff.
Dope, that's pretty nice. For the city of Akron, you usually don't see African American police officers and deputy sheriffs run for such a high office. What gave you not only the courage but the inspiration really to run for sheriff for Summit County?
Wow, great question. You know, this isn't something that I woke up one day and just said that it's something that I wanted to do. Probably 15 years ago, I made a decision to run for sheriff. I knew then that I wanted to be a part of the leadership of Summit County, the community. It's very important. And so now that I put over 30 years with the sheriff's office and I have that opportunity and my qualifications are there, I want to give something back to the community. I want to make things better for Summit County. And because of those reasons are part of the reason why I'm running for Summit County Sheriff.
That's pretty dope. Can you explain to the people what the sheriff's office actually do in Summit County?
Well, the sheriff's office, by the Ohio Revised Code, the sheriff's office has a number of things that they are required to do. Part of it is to oversee, man the jail with deputies in the jail, making sure that the inmates in the jail are taken care of properly, fed properly, housed properly, and protected, and medical attention. Then also we have the courthouse, where the same thing, where you have the security of the courthouse, and one of the other things is the sex offender unit, and also the arsonist. So those are the things that the Ohio Revised Code say that the sheriff's responsibilities are. However, it goes into a lot more avenues because the community expect a lot more from your sheriff.
That's pretty dope. Can you explain to the people what the Ohio Revised Code is?
Ohio Revised Code is pretty much the law of the state of Ohio. What the lawful state of Ohio say you are, the guidelines of crime or stipulations of what you can and cannot do.
That's pretty dope. I guess people, you need to really study the Ohio Revised Code too, so you know what laws that you're under, so you have a better understanding of what to do and what not to do, particularly in the law enforcement dynamic. Can you explain to the people what all you did within your 30 years of law enforcement?
Absolutely. I started in 1985. I went through the Sheriff's Office Academy. After I got out of the academy, I was hired in the jail division. I worked in our jail division. I worked everywhere that you can in the jail division. I worked in our jail division for approximately a little over 10 years. And then after that, while I was in the jail division, I knew I wanted to be a leader then. And the only way to be a real good leader would be to learn more. So I put in to go to our patrol division. You learn how to be a real cop. Not only that, I could bring some things back if I was promoted back to the jail to teach the younger deputies. So I put in for patrol division, and I was in our patrol division for almost 4 years. And then a position came open in our detective bureau. So I applied for that. I was awarded that position. Within a little over a year, I was promoted to the rank of sergeant. After approximately 5 years as a sergeant working in our detective bureau, I was promoted to lieutenant. And ultimately, I became the detective bureau commander. And in 2016, I retired as captain of the Summit County Sheriff's Office Detective Bureau.
That's pretty dope. That's a long resume.
Thank you.
Can you explain, as far as the Detective Bureau, what all crimes you covered during your years?
In the Detective Bureau, we would cover anything, to be honest with you, anything from the basic traffic ticket all the way up to a homicide. As a supervisor in the Detective Bureau, sometimes we were not only there to supervise and make sure that the investigations were conducted properly, but also we would sometimes handle high-profile cases. Let's say that a leader throughout the county did something wrong, and it should be not just an investigation shouldn't be just done by a normal detective. It should be done by a supervisor. So sometimes myself or other supervisors would conduct those investigations.
That's pretty dope. From a political dynamic, a lot of people want to know as far as certain crimes to be covered, like domestic violence, homicides, robberies. Do you have a platform or an agenda that you want to give to the people, how you want to curb a lot of those crimes?
Absolutely. I think that one of the biggest things that I would like to do, first of all, one of the things that made me want to run for sheriff is if I am not sheriff, I cannot make changes. So running for sheriff and being elected as sheriff gives me that opportunity. I would like to meet with all of the chiefs of police throughout the county, sit down and find out what is it the Summit County Sheriff's Office can do to help them, mend it and work on what we can do to help them in their areas. City of Akron, what can we do in the city of Akron to assist with gun control? To assist with robberies, to assist with murders, different things like that. What is it that we can do in the sheriff's office? I know that there's something that we can do in Summit County the Summit County Sheriff's Office that we can do to help. And that's going to be my job, to find out what is it we can do, not only in the city of Akron, but any jurisdiction that needs the Summit County Sheriff's Office help. We want to be there.
Okay, well, we want to get to your political platform. What do you want to tell the people why to vote for you and your contact information or where to reach you?
Well, why they should vote for me is because when I grew up, I knew that I had a mission. And my mission is, once again, is being Summit County Sheriff. And part of that mission is going to be being a leader. What I have over the other candidates that I've heard thus far that's running is my leadership ability. Some people have went to school for leadership, but when it comes down to it, leadership starts right here. It's something that you're born with. And that's what I have, leadership ability. And I'm going to use my leadership ability to mold these younger deputies and becoming good law enforcement officers.
That's dope. Hey, you become a sheriff, hey, I'll be a deputy, no doubt about it. This is AkronHipHop.com, politically speaking with Cat Israel. You can contact us at 330-937-2632. And of course, you love the community, you want to be involved, get at me. Peace.